Hi there, Jolly Plaguefather here. Hey, guess what? First video. Like, okay, everything else before this, everything. Didn't exist, didn't count, not a thing. This one, first real one. Because we're gonna do things, magical things. Alright, so Warhammer 40k, Warhammer Fantasy. They're things I love. They're things you know I love. If you're watching this, you know me. We've been friends. We've been through this. You know what to expect from me. Look at this. There's nothing there anymore. It's gone. We edited. I messed up. Actually, I didn't mess up. There was sadness in the background. But that's okay. Let's continue what I was saying. Warhammer. You know it. I know it. I love it. It's grimdark. It's sad. It's scary. Everything's sad. Everything's depressing. People die every day by the billions. Planets disappear. Villagers, people, mothers, daughters, fathers, grandfathers, grandmothers. They cry. They scream. There's orcs coming. Orcs. But there's a shining hope in 40k and fantasy. And that is a Nurgle-esque demon. You're thinking to yourself, Justin, Nurgle demons are the embodiment of despair. Nurgle isn't about that. I mean, yeah, he is. He's also about many other things. Like happiness, and slime, and family values. So, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a lore rundown on two of my favorite demons of all time. You're probably going to love it. The Beast of Nurgle is this gigantic, drippy, slobbery, happy hound. Slug hound. It's a slug puppy. Would you like an example? Slug puppy. Right here. Do you love it? You should. Here's the deal with them. They are not very smart, but Nurgle created them as a reminder to demons. The Tallymen, the Plague Bearers, the Great Unclean Ones, the Nurglings. Nurgle created this beast as a reminder that happiness is a thing. That, yeah, you can work all day, you can count things, you can count skulls. You know, that's what Plague Bearers do all day. They count diseases and skulls and body parts and pus and gross. But they can't get too caught up in their work. Like Charizard. Charizard is a busy creature. That's not what a Beast of Nurgle is. Get out of here, Charizard. We don't like that kind of thing here. Beasts of Nurgle roam the gardens and basically just play with things. They're little happy puppies. For thousands of years, most of them probably won't be leaving the gardens of Nurgle. But when a demonic incursion happens on reality, sometimes they follow through. They go right into reality. When that happens, Plague Bearers tend to direct them towards the enemy. And, well, I mean, all the little puppies want to do is roll over on them, have them scratch their bellies and pop their pustules. Gross. Sadly, unbeknownst to the beasts themselves, they are incredibly toxic. You know, they're going to go play with their new friends, the enemy army. They're rolling over on them, they're slobbering, they're spitting acidic vomit on them in playtime. It's melting armor, it's causing diseases, boils pop up, people die. When this happens, the Beast of Nurgle gets so sad. It doesn't understand why its new friend is dead. It doesn't even understand death. The god of death has a demon that doesn't understand death. I want you to think about that for a minute. Isn't that beautiful? See, Nurgle wants to end the universe, but he wants the universe to be reborn. The Beasts of Nurgle embody bringing life into things. It's the life of the party. You want to party with a Beast of Nurgle. If you can deal with that smell, it's gross, then you can party. And it will be great. You'll love it. So, Beast of Nurgle, you know what it is now. Gross little slime puppy. The Plague Drone's relatively new to the lore. It came out last Codex. Not many people know the lore, weirdly enough, from what I've noticed. They've seen the thing, they've seen the model, it's really pretty. It's like $50 or $60. That's ridiculous. Games Workshop, calm down with the money thing. But not many know what they are exactly. I'm gonna tell you what they are. Plague drones. Rot flies. When a Beast of Nurgle goes into reality, when it is slain in battle, then it will go back to the warp and fester in its misery. It doesn't understand why its friends just killed it. So it curls up in an unhappy ball and basically broods for millions of years. Now, in this time, demonic flies cocoon the creature, and it starts to change. It has a gross metamorphosis. The beast's tentacles become wings, and its body becomes more insectoid. It becomes a gigantic fly. A hateful, hateful fly. It even becomes incredibly intelligent, understanding what it can do now. This creature is a embodiment, one of the few demons of Nurgle that embodies hate, displeasure, unacceptance, all things you feel when you're probably about to die. So it does make sense as to why this creature exists. But even Nurgle doesn't want this to happen to its children. Nurgle is a very happy father. Nurgle wants his children to be happy, to feel joy. He doesn't want them sad, hateful. So do you know what he does? Father Nurgle, and all of his wisdom, he pairs it with a plague bearer, the lesser demon of Nurgle. He bonds them. Now the lesser demon, the plague bearer, has something to ride on so it can count better. And so it can get to places quicker and deliver plagues as it should. And the plague drone, or the rot fly, now has a bond. It no longer feels bitter about people leaving it and killing it and what have you. So it starts to get better, and it's happy again. And that's Nurgle. Nurgle is happiness through disease, rot, plague, and death, and vomit, and pus, and you get the picture. Grossness. It's happiness through gross. And you get it? Do you understand what these demons are now? I know you do. I explained. I talked. Beast of Nurgle right here, beautiful example. Plague Drone of Nurgle. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for listening.